Hello everyone, this is Christy with MyScrapbookEvolution.com, and it's time to share prompt 9 of the Stencilfied Journal Project. Just to quickly recap, prompts 1 through 8 can be found on the My Scrapbook Evolution blog or on my YouTube channel. This project is hosted by Tina Walker. She is a columnist for the Stencil Girl blog. I am not affiliated or compensated by Stencil Girl. I'm just participating because I thought this might be fun. Prompt 9 asks for us to let a friend stencil on a page using only one color. I asked my son to give me a hand and stencil inside my journal. He chose to use the ornamental compass mask and the tiny medallion stencil. They're little 4x4 stencils, I believe. And he chose to use one of his favorite colors, which happens to be the color black. I'm continuing to work inside my upcycled art catalog, which is now an art journal, and I have a sort of theme going in the book, and that is to include people, whether they're realistic or abstract. It's just sort of a way for me to practice. So I initially just looked for a shape within what he had created, and I sort of saw a person's face on the one side, and then on the other I decided to add a person peeking out. Now these pages are definitely not perfect, they're just kind of quick play for me. I'm working with Posca pens, a gel ink pen, and I was going to work with acrylic, but I ended up putting that away and just switching over to oil pastels. I'm just sort of adding to both sides, working back and forth on both pages until I have something that I like that is somewhat completed. And once again, it's not very realistic, it's just sort of play inside the journal. It was kind of a fun thing to have my son stencil inside the journal for me because it gave me a starting point. I had already sort of started this page and it just kind of captured his attention, and when he added the design it kind of gave me a creative parameter, something I had to work within in order to play a little bit in my own art journal. I think it's something that I might allow him to do again in the future if he wants to. Definitely this is something you could do with friends on a regular basis. You could kind of have friends over for an afternoon coffee or tea, swap your journals around and just stencil in them or stamp in them, and then later on work with those designs. Now it's your turn to play with the prompt. Invite a friend or a family member to stencil inside your art journal using just one color. If you create something, be sure to share a link to that in the comments for this video or on the My Scrapbook Evolution blog post that accompanies this video. If you need more inspiration, don't forget to check out Tina Walker's blog post. I'll have a link to that in the video notes. You can also search hashtag the Stencilfied Journal to see what everyone else is making.